Welcome to The Exchanger. I'm your host, Ben, and today I'm bringing to you a little bit of a different kind of video. One that answers three basic questions. What is Palantir? What do they do? And how do we know that their product works? These three questions are critically important to understand, not just for investors, but for anybody who's trying to get a better understanding of the data-driven future. Palantir is not just an ordinary data analytics company. They're an AI-driven data analytics company that allows humans to interact with their company's data through the use of tailor-made large language models. Palantir, being a company that was founded in 2003 and contracted by the United States government, is not some random AI boom startup company. Rather, they've been working on real problems and finding real solutions for many, many years. To better understand what Palantir is selling, I'm going to show you their demo videos, so get some popcorn and enjoy their demos, because they are pretty damn cool.
To see the full picture and make tactical, operational, and strategic decisions, the US and allied forces rely on Palantir. Monitoring the exercise, AI models running on satellite data detect an increased level of military activity. To the north, ship detection models identify an alarming buildup of fishing vessels surrounding a major Taiwanese port. An activity model detects that many of those ships are tied together, suggesting an ulterior motive and increasing the risk of a blockade. So as the team watches closely with partner nations, a new alert comes in from Japanese intelligence. The Chinese Luoyang destroyer has gone dark and isn't showing up on intelligence feeds. The ship had previously been docked at a southern naval base, but AI models detect that it's now missing. Gotham fuses data from multiple sources to project likely paths for the Luoyang. The most dangerous routes head east, towards both the military exercise and the mounting tensions outside the Taiwanese port. The analyst identifies a key fork to monitor between the routes. To collect more imagery, machine learning models built by academic and commercial partners run on data across all domains. The models determine that satellite coverage alone is not enough to find the ship. Based on what is capable and ready, the system recommends a few alternatives. The best option is an aircraft from Okinawa. Before finalizing the selection, analysts deploy the latest micromodels, trained to avoid incoming threats, identify military equipment, and detect military ships. The unmanned aircraft receives its mission and prepares for takeoff. Time is ticking, and they need to find the ship quickly.
All right, now that you get the gist of what Palantir is selling militarily, I'd like to point out that the most powerful military and nation in the world is using their software to make data-driven decisions across many, many fields. Working with the US government doesn't just show that Palantir has the best product, it also gives customers like hospitals the sense of security and peace of mind that Palantir is able to keep their most classified data and information nice and secure. So on to the next demo, the AIP, Artificial Intelligence Platform, which doesn't have a really unique name, but I guess we'll let it slide.
In this demo, let's say you're a leader at a US-based manufacturing company with customers all over the country. You've just received an alert that a hurricane is forecasted to hit one of your major distribution centers in the south, and you'll need to shut it down. You want to know whether you should accelerate, delay, or cancel orders to your customers and other remediations you can take. Here in AIP Terminal, you can ask questions and collaborate with a large language model, or LLM. To what extent will Hurricane Cynthia affect our distribution centers in Louisiana? As well as follow-ups. How does this impact customer orders and associated revenue? Under the hood, as you ask questions, the LLM is able to traverse a data foundation powered by real-time data feeds from all across your business. Importantly, you can control which parts of the business the LLM has access to. For example, we can see here that although the data foundation contains employee-level PII data, the LLM can't see or access that data. This has been informative, but you want to understand your options and take action. You can ask AIP to simulate a baseline scenario. What would happen if we shut down the affected distribution center? It uses a transportation network optimizer model and shows you the impact on backlogs, revenue, and commitments, and highlights the impact on your highest priority customers. You can also see which specific orders can be seamlessly fulfilled by other distribution centers. This is a good start, but you want to do more. You want to know if you should charter additional trucks to increase the volume of deliveries before and after the closure. What are some options for chartering additional transportation for order fulfillment and the impact? AIP offers 3 simulated courses of action alongside estimated cost. Option B, a 20% truck capacity increase, seems to have the best cost-benefit trade-off, and your highest priority orders will all be taken care of.
All right, as you can see, Palantir has developed 2 incredible products, but how do we know that Palantir's products work? To get started, you kind of got to know that Palantir sucks at sales. They're not going to large businesses, convincing them to buy an expensive product. This is shown in the CEO, Alex Karp. That's better, all right. This is shown in the CEO, Alex Karp's constant lambasting of PowerPoints and disappointing software. Let's roll one of the 100 clips of him displaying this behavior.
I'm David Kim from Korea. I'm a chairman of Daesun Group, which is one of the largest energy company in Korea. As the CEO, I've been dealing with many software companies and consulting companies, and I have always been very disappointed, especially because not only because of the result, but also compared to the price they charge for me. And I Googled and tried to find the mission and vision of your company, and frankly speaking, it's too good to be true, what is said in Google.
Well, let me tell you, since we have limited time, we have great partners in Korea. You are right to be disappointed by software. Almost all software is either a PowerPoint or something disappointing. We live from people like you.
Okay, so the question I have is that, how do you price your service?
And I'll tell you, we're very expensive. You know why we're very expensive? Because someone like you is greatly skeptical and think it'll be not valuable. And when we show you it's very valuable, we expect you to pay us a lot of money.
Here Karp says, all software is either a PowerPoint or something disappointing. Then he goes on to say that the software is very expensive to the guy who's concerned about the price of software that he's bought in the past, which isn't necessarily a good sales technique as far as I'm concerned. But there he was firing from the hip, so let me tell you what he was actually trying to say. What he meant to emphasize more clearly was the back end of his statement, which was that when we show you that our software works and it's going to save you millions of dollars, then you pay us, and we expect you to pay us big. So I'll show you how this impacts Palantir's business in the next episode of Hot Markets, but right now we're focusing on the question, how do we know that Palantir's software works? By working with the United States government in the most classified environments, from Medicare and Medicaid to assisting in the war in Ukraine, Palantir has already proven the safety and reliability of their products. So in conclusion, Palantir is an AI-powered software and data analytics company that utilizes tailor-made large language models to enable employees to interact with company data. These interactions enable AI-powered, data-driven insights that let the employee make better and more intelligent business decisions. That's it for today's video, but in the next one, we'll be covering the economics of this company. I just had to set you up with this video so that you could understand their product, but for now, the Exchanger is signing off. Peace!